Hi fans of high quality entertainment. I would like to thank my viewer Vincent Florito for suggesting this, because I never actually thought about it. And he said about rating, doing a top 10 list for the Beatles solo album covers. And so I've done the list. So here we go. And I would love your thoughts in the comment section below on what are some of your favorite Beatles solo album covers. Number 10, I seem to like either really simple album covers or the exact opposite, where they're really busy and even maybe grotesque or whatever, like bizarre, whatever, like Trout Mask Replica by Captain Beefheart. But number 10 for me is a very simple album cover. I always loved it. John Lennon and the Plastic Ono Band. And of course Yoko at the same time released her solo album, and it's basically the same cover except they've changed positions. So I'm just wondering if anybody ever bought a Yoko Ono solo album by mistake, although if you just look at the back cover you would know it's a Yoko Ono album. Number 9, once again a very simple photograph, I believe taken in 1962, of Paul McCartney in his backyard playing guitar, from his album Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. And number 8, this is a cool album cover. Rock and Roll by John Lennon. And the I can't see the album cover here. Believe it or not, it's actually not here. So I don't know if there's 2 or 3 figures that are walking past the camera, but from what I've read, 2 of them are Ringo and Paul. I never knew that. Number 7, another John Lennon album. Of course, the vinyl was really cool because there were 3 sections to it that you could flip. And it is Walls and Bridges. And so if you flipped the panels around, you would end up with one of the full paintings that John did when he was younger. Excellent artist, but number 6, which I believe is probably further up on most people's list because it was such a popular album. Band on the Run. What I like about this is the title, Band on the Run, and then the album cover, it looks like there's a band of a group of men together and they're on the run. And it's kind of just neat how it all synchronized with the title. Now, I was talking earlier about bizarre, ugly album covers. Another one that comes to mind is Frank Zappa's Weasels Rip My Flesh. And I love this one for its bizarreness, I guess. Is bizarreness a word? George Harrison's Electronic Sounds. Number 4, once again a very simple, dare I say elegant album cover for Paul McCartney's first solo album, McCartney. And of course the back cover, which some people think is the front cover, but from what I've read, the cherries in the bowl is the front cover, but it gets confusing. But either one would still be number 4 on my list, because I love both sides of it. Number 3, and this really suits the music inside, I think. Paul McCartney's Ram. Now, number 2 is, I believe, most likely most people's number 1, but not mine. But I still love it. George Harrison's All Things Must Pass. And number 1 for me is the most Beatles-like album cover, I believe, of all of the Beatles solo albums. It's a touch similar to Sgt. Pepper, and it is Ringo's Ringo album. So those are my top 10 favorite Beatles solo album covers. Try saying that 10 times. I'd love your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.